Coming up, we'll tell you about the latest news on the Nassau County Executive, take you inside the League of Women Voters 2016 Candidates Forum, and inform you about National Disability Employment Awareness Month. All that and more on North Shore News.
Covering your news and events from all over the North Shore, this is North Shore News on PATV.
Hello, I am Raven Blue, and this is North Shore News. Nassau County Executive Ed Mangano, his wife, and Oyster Bay Town Supervisor John Vendito have all been arrested on a 13-count federal indictment on charges including conspiracy to commit bribery, conspiracy to commit honest services fraud, and honest fraud. The charges are centered around their relationship with Harendra Singh for allegedly getting kickbacks for helping Singh with business deals. Singh, a Long Island restaurateur, was arrested in September on numerous charges including bribing a town of Oyster Bay official. A special election will be held for legislator of Nassau's 16th district to fill the seat of the late Judy Jacobs. The vote will take place on November 8th during the general election. The Nassau County Democratic Committee has nominated Arnold Drucker as their candidate for the office. Drucker is a Plainview resident, attorney, and serves on the Board of Trustees for Nassau Community College. The Republican Committee has nominated attorney Louis Imbrodo for the open seat. Imbrodo graduated from Brooklyn Law School and works as Associate General Counsel for the Nassau Health Care Corporation. The candidate that is elected will serve out the remainder of Jacobs' term, which ends in November of 2017. With the November 8th general election just around the corner, many organizations are working to help voters with their decision-making process. The League of Women Voters of Port Washington, Manhasset did this with their candidate night, and PATV was there to cover it. We're here in Manhasset at the League of Women Voters Candidates Night, where they're hosting the New York State Senate District 7 candidates and the New York State Assembly District 16 candidates, where they will be discussing issues concerning their constituents and taking questions by the audience. Let's take a look.
People are leaving here, and for me, I wake up every morning wanting to help people to change their lives for the better.
I care. I want to make sure that we leave this earth in a better place, and I want to make sure that my constituents are well taken care of.
Whose approach reflects the independent nature of this district? Who's going to make it his, undying mission to fight for comprehensive ethics reform in Albany? I think that I've demonstrated throughout this campaign that I am that candidate.
We have cultivated many friendships less than a lifetime. That is what is important to me, that the assembly districts in this town continue to flourish.
PATV will be airing the forum as well as statements from the local candidates daily. For times, visit patv.org. The town of North Hempstead has been awarded a $159,000 grant from the Office of the New York State Attorney General to address the growing statewide problem of so-called zombie homes, which are vacant and abandoned homes that are not maintained during a prolonged foreclosure proceeding. The town intends to use the fund to launch an educational campaign to alert town residents about the Homeowner Protection Program and the Mortgage Assistance Program that are currently available to help New York State homeowners facing difficulties with their mortgage payments. Among the town of North Hempstead's 85,737 residential homes, 179 homes are zombie or vacant properties. The town plans to undertake foreclosure prevention efforts townwide. Folk singer-songwriter, radio host, and longtime Great Neck resident Oscar Brand died last month at the age of 96. Brand is known for his long-running weekly radio show, Folk Song Festival, on WNYC, which ran for 70 years. He was also a prolific songwriter who produced nearly 100 albums and writing songs for Doris Day, Ella Fitzgerald, Harry Belafonte, and others. A recurring guest at the annual SANE Peace Hiroshima Day event will truly be missed. Brand is survived by his wife, 3 sons, daughter, and several grandchildren. October is mainly known as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. However, it is also National Disability Employment Awareness Month. PATV visited the Science Museum of Long Island to talk to them about their partnership with YAI. YAI is a local organization that supports people of all ages with intellectual and developmental disabilities in achieving the fullest life possible by creating new opportunities for living, loving, working, and learning. Let's take a look.
YAI as an agency was started 60 years ago by parents who wanted other options for their children with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
Our days are spent taking groups of individuals to various work sites, like here at the Science Museum, and really work on their goals. Everybody has their own sets of goals that they want to work on to help them eventually gain employment.
We have 3 groups 3 times a week who come to the museum for anywhere from 1 to 2 or 3 hours and perform various and numerous tasks here at the museum that both benefits them in acquiring new skills and practicing old skills, as well as benefiting the museum.
The best part, I believe, is the individuals who come here for internship are really excited. They tell me how much they love to come here and how much fun it is, and yet at the same time, it's preparing for work skills that they're going to need down the road in employment.
Seeing people grow and develop skills, both socially and technical skills and interpersonal skills, is very gratifying to us, and it's especially gratifying to know that in some way we have helped them develop these skills.
By partnering up with places like the Science Museum, really sort of highlight our individuals and hopefully open up doors in other places when they see the work that they can do.
This month isn't just important for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. It's actually very important for employers because productivity increases in the workplace, morale increases in the workplace as their workplace diversifies with individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
We would love to continue to work with them as long as we can and as long as it helps them and helps us.
The Manhasset School District closed out their budget for the 2015-2016 school year, showing about $1.5 million in extra funds. Deputy Superintendent for Business and Finance, Rosemary Johnson, delivered a presentation at the last Board of Education meeting and discussed the variances which led to the positive balance. Johnson said about $595,000 will be used to reduce the tax levy in the 2016-2017 school year. $606,000 will be used to pay money due on teachers' retirement accounts and other expenses. Johnson said school officials would disclose how another $322,000 will be used by the district at the first board meeting in November. Sankeeth Kumar turned 13 a month to the day after he had a heart attack during gym class at Herrick's Middle School, thanks to the quick thinking and coordination of 7 school teachers and administrators. Singh was finishing his first outdoor warm-up lap last month when physical education teacher Artie Fries saw he had collapsed. Doctors stated that the school's quick action prevented the heart attack from causing damage to Sankeet's other organs. Herrick's teachers are required to take defibrillator and CPR training every 2 years, and school district superintendent Fino Solano recently introduced a training program for administrators. The district also replaced all its defibrillators this year. One of Great Neck's own, Christopher D'Elia, recently won an Emmy for Outstanding Social TV Experience at the 67th Primetime Emmy Awards for his role as supervising producer for At Midnight with Chris Hardwick on Comedy Central. Raised in Great Neck, D'Elia interest in film and TV began at an early age. A graduate of South High School, D'Elia volunteered as a firefighter at the Vigilant Firehouse and at PATV through high school. He filmed, produced, and directed local TV shows including 4 O'Clock Live that aired on PATV. He went on to major in film at the University of Miami and moved to Los Angeles after graduation, where he has produced TV shows and movies. The New York State Supreme Court ruled earlier this month that the Manhasset School District and the town of Oyster Bay violated the Freedom of Information law in refusing to provide expense records in a timely manner to Reclaim New York, a nonpartisan transparency organization. In early March, Reclaim New York's request for records from both government entities set off a 7-month dispute that escalated to a court battle. Along with the ruling, Judge Robert Bruno ordered the defendants to reimburse the legal expenses incurred by Reclaim New York, which amounted to over $7,000. On June 7th, Reclaim New York brought the lawsuit against the town of Oyster Bay, the Manhasset Union Free School District, and the Elmont Union Free School District. All 3 entities had refused requests to disclose their expenditures for the fiscal year of 2014, in accordance with the March FOIL request. Each agency has since complied with the request, though the Manhasset School District reached an agreement with the organization to send a narrower set of records than originally requested. Only the Elmont School District settled over the legal fees related to the case. Here is a wrap-up of high school sports for the beginning of October. First up, high school football. The Roslyn Bulldogs defeated the Floral Park Knights 22-8 on October 1st. After trailing 8-0 at halftime, Roslyn made 3 touchdowns in the second half to earn them their first win of the season. On October 7th, Long Beach defeated Manhasset 34-13. On October 8th, Cary defeated Herricks 21-14. Plain Edge defeated Roslyn 43-20. Carle Place Wheatley defeated Cold Spring Harbor 13-12. North Shore defeated Mineola 40-7. New Hyde Park defeated Floral Park 27-25. Mepham defeated Sewanaka 36-33. Calhoun defeated Great Neck 49-20. Chaminade defeated Holy Cross 21-13, and Panas defeated Port Washington 41-21. Now on to soccer. In girls soccer, the Great Neck South Lady Rebels outscored the Great Neck North Lady Blazers 2-0 on October 4th. A pair of second-half goals propelled South over their Great Neck rivals. The Herricks Lady Highlanders defeated the Long Beach Lady Marines 4-3 on October 13th. This win was needed to solidify the team's spot in the playoffs. In boys soccer, the Carle Place Frogs defeated the Wheatley Wildcats 4-1 on September 30th. In the first half, Carle Place had the advantage in shots and possessions of play. The Mineola Mustangs defeated the West Hempstead Rams 3-0 on October 13th after spending the majority of the first half in the attacking third. Mineola finally broke through with 1304 remaining on the clock. And that's all the news for now. Let's take a look at what's going on around town. The Adelphi New York Adelphi New York statewide breast cancer hotline and support program will honor its director, Hillary Rudder, and 4 breast cancer survivors at their annual celebration of survivorship on Tuesday, October 25th, in the Ruth Harley University Center Ballroom at the Adelphi University. The event is free and open to the public. For more information, go to breast.cancer.adelphi.edu. Mava Shoma, PATV's favorite Persian entertainment program, will be broadcasting a live 3-hour special on Wednesday, October 26th from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Tune in to see local entertainment, organizational representatives, and dignitaries. Olga Lucia Permanent Cosmetics will be holding their annual Day of Beauty on October 26th for breast cancer survivors. Olga Lucia Ramirez is extending her help by offering free services to survivors at her clinic on Northern Boulevard. This is the 4th year that the event has taken place, where participants can partake in makeup lessons from a makeup artist and wigs for patients undergoing chemotherapy. For more information on the event and the clinic, call 516-627-0722. Nassau County's 9th annual Mega Jobs Fair will be held on Friday, October 28th at Nassau Community College in Garden City. Employers from across Long Island will be seeking candidates for positions including entry and middle management level, licensed professionals, hospitality, and food services industries, banking, staffing, and individuals with technical and IT experience. There is no charge for admission, and parking at Nassau Community College is free. Veterans admission begins at 9 a.m., while general admission begins at 10 a.m. The fair will end at 2 p.m. North Hempstead will be hosting its annual Spooky Walk and Not So Spooky Walk at Clark Botanic Gardens. This year's walk will be a zombie apocalypse. The Spooky Walk will be held on Friday, October 28th and Saturday, October 29th from 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Younger children can enjoy the Not So Spooky Walk on Sunday, October 30th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. For more information on this event, please call 311 or visit www.northhempsteadny.gov. The Town of North Hempstead Stop program will be held on Sunday, October 30th from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can dispose of any unnecessary or expired medication at North Hempstead's Beach Park's North Lot in an environmentally safe manner while protecting our kids. For more information about how to dispose of pharmaceuticals safely, call 311 or go to northhempsteadny.gov. Senator Jack Martins and legislator Richard Nicolello, in conjunction with New Health, are sponsoring a breast cancer screening program on Wednesday, November 9th from 8:45 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Clinton G. Martin Park. Appointments are necessary and will be scheduled on a first-come, first-served basis. For program guidelines, information, and to make an appointment, please call Legislator Nicolello's office at 516-571-6209. The 2016 Gold Coast International Film Festival will be held from November 9th to the 15th in venues throughout the North Shore of Long Island. All are invited to attend the week-long festival that will include films, parties, filmmakers, Q&As, and more. For more information, visit www.goldcoastfilmfestival.org. And that's all the news for now. For more information about North Shore News, you can visit us at www.patv.org or like us on Facebook. For North Shore News, I'm Raven Blue.